Hi folks, and welcome to my second match in Renaissance Mix tournament versus jakkdl. I'm, I'm not sure how to pronounce that correctly, so alright, I get to be a first player, and hey, City Quarter. Yeah, so what's going on here? Let's look at the board actually. We do have page here, we do have flockies. So do have lost you can lost stars your luckies. That sounds good. Do you even want a page? I think you might, just because of the hero actually. Golds are gonna be really good. Yeah, let's go page luckies. Looks good to me. I'm not sure we're gonna use the whole lot of city quarters here, just because, well, they're expensive, and actually draw is kind of cheap here, because in the face of luckies, which you can lost starts, or maybe you just don't even need to do that because you can get a champion, and then you know, then yeah, then you don't need to do that. So looks like we have the same opening here. My page is going to miss. I think I. It's kind of weird to forego luckies for something like that. I think I just want another luckies. It's slightly annoying that my page missed. I will want some workers villages just because of, for plus buy if nothing else. And obviously a recruiter as soon as I hit 5. I'm not quite sure if Lucky's. Oh, god damn it! If scrap is kind of comes into the picture. Because maybe a bit later. I just really want to hit 5, and I can't, despite having a couple lamps in my deck, basically. So they are also getting more luckies and whatnot. Yeah, let's try and okay, yeah. Here we go with the recruiter. You can even use the what you call it, royal blacksmith for draw here if you're really desperate for it. Now, actually, if you think about it, I'll just get another workers village. If you think about, do you really want a champion here? I mean, the only well, we have giants, right? If they're gonna get the giants, I mean, there will be time to get the champion, and it's not all that scary. It's just hero is so good, and it looks like between workers villages, your luckies, villagers, and recruiter, you kind of don't really need to get a champion, and attacks are not all that scary because warrior only hits 3 to 4, and actually you ain't gonna have the whole lot of those, right, on this board. So I'm thinking, well, definitely second recruiter, as soon as I hit 5 again, and yeah, just try to thin down a little bit to get the whole lot of luckies and workers villages, and get the golds. with the heroes. I think I want like a couple of heroes here. All right, let's go find something. Another recruiter. Okay. So last card is a warrior. That's a little bit scary, right? Because he also has one. That would suck. Now, by the way, I'm yet to buy another page, and yeah, was kind of a little bit late with that. Okay, thankfully my warrior is in one piece here. All right. Now, Lucky's page, workers village, something like that. I think I like that. Discards my copper, that's perfect. So we both have two recruiters, both have a bunch of luckies. I feel like I'm slightly ahead, just mostly because I'm a first player. Playing the treasure hunter might be a little bit awkward, but then again, those silvers are not the worst. Gets another workers village. I mean, we also have carriages to get more buys. We also have scrap to get more buys. So the piles are definitely gonna get low. So I'm not a believer in giants, not at all. Oh hey, I guess one of the things that warrior can hate is your workers villages. Still, I think I just go ahead and get some gold. So what did he got a workers village and the luckies. All right, that's a little bit. I mean, I guess it's fine. Sure, just think the coppers. Here goes my last estate. Let's play this hero. I'm gonna get the gold. What's down there? Nothing I want on top, right? I just go ahead and grab 3 luckies. It looks amazing to me. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the hero. Don't think I want champion here. So looks like we are both getting pretty clean. I mean, obviously I still have my 5 coppers. He also does. He doesn't have a second page. So I have 3 workers villages. You have 2. I would like to get a bit more of those. Actually, I wonder if I missed the canal possibility at the last turn. I think it maybe was possible. How much money did I get? Whatever. So he gets workers village. So now we both have 3. I might want to take the rest of those this turn if at all possible. Just for the pile out potential. I got 6 luckies to his 4, which is good, I guess, because that's more draw. After my turn, I'm gonna be well. I mean, all that given that I draw, right? After my turn, I'm gonna be only at 3 coppers, which is good news. Well, I might opt to trash a silver if I feel I'm low on villagers, but I don't think that's gonna be the issue. We'll see. So is he going to take the last village? Then he's going to be at 5. So 6 buys total. Gets a blacksmith. Whatever. I don't like that. It's A, expensive. B, you still have 6 coppers. Okay, I think I'm... That was slightly unfortunate to, bottom deck the villages, but whatever. How many cards can I do? How many silvers am I going to get here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! Let's go for it. And well, I mean, yeah, I know I do have a silver on top, but it's not the worst thing. Also, hey, I thought I had less coppers. So definitely want. Oh, I think I'll get the canal. Can I get like 3 workers' villages and a royal carriage? How about that? Yeah, I can. So I think that's what I want to do. Get the warrior. Alright, that looks like reasonably good of a starting hand. So I do have... how many workers villages do I have? Oh wait, that was a that was a good royal blacksmith. I still don't like it because you can there are better ways you can spend your money on this board. All right. So I do have 6 villages. Looks like. Is that true? Uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. So I can have 7 buys. So I'm just slightly short of a state pile out here. So I just need to get another royal carriage and invest a little bit in reliability. And I should be good. Well, I mean, let's see what they do here. Maybe if they buy like a bronze or something, I'll definitely respond with bronze of my own. Maybe they're gonna lower their recruiters. And in this case, that also might be a possibility for me. Like, get a roller. So they now have 6 buys. Well, maximum. Now it goes up to 7. I hope that that's going to be an estate. That would be nice. I mean, obviously, I still need to draw. It would be nice to find some of those workers' villages early, so that I don't need to spend all the villagers. Gets a page. I mean, yeah, it's whatever. You can do that. Let's start with killing the copper. Might want to play this warrior after my hero. Okay, this definitely should be a silver kill. Okay, here are the villages. Alright. Well, that was not perfect. I might just go with something like Lost Arts on Luckies and Prawns. No, actually, never mind. I do want another Royal Courage. Yep. 3, 4, 5. So I still have another village down there. I can get like Canal Blacksmith. Because I don't really feel like I need the prawns now. And Canal will help me. It's gonna be like 8 points for the next turn. Is Blacksmith better than City Quarter here? It might be. And I think I'm gonna keep the Warrior actually. Did I hit anything for him? Maybe a silver? Yeah. Oh, wait a second. He got 2 Royal Carriages. No, it's still only 7 buys maximum, right? So, yeah. For a second I thought like, whoops. But no, yeah. I should be good here if I get to draw. I should be able to draw here quite easily. The first thing I do, I'm gonna call the carriage on this workers village. I mean, I would need to do it to get my estates, and also, just to make sure I don't run out of terminal space. Maybe he just, maybe he just gets double prawns here and then. I can't do estates anymore, but it's fine. I still have an advantage, I think, in terms of draw, in terms of money, and I have this canal now, so should be good. Let's see what they can do here. I mean, they probably should try and try to get double primes, because other if they can't do that, they just lose basically on the next turn. I mean, obviously I'm not guaranteed to both draw and royal carriage both my royal workers villages, but it is likely. Maybe they get like canal primes. That'll be losing. uh, that's a prize. Should be another one. No, that won't do. That one will not do. Yeah. I mean, I can fail drawing. It is a possibility. And another blacksmith. I don't like that. You don't really need that. Okay, call this. Play some luckies. And some luckies. I still have more villages. City quarter, yeah, sure. Call that. Get the gold. Oh, wait a second. I have 9 buys. Okay. All right. I feel like the first player advantage was significant, definitely. Also, I don't like their royal blacksmith. I think it was kind of unnecessary. They were a bit lower on draw here in comparison to me, but oh well. So scrap all of those. Done. And they should be the first player now. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, hey, it's a donate board. And we have page again. Alright. So, draw is a little bit weak here. I think I go silver and borrow for a butcher. That sounds like a plan. Now I'm not sure about page here. It's just so I just donate turn 3, I think. Hopefully I'm gonna draw 4 coppers with this turn 3 hand. I mean, warrior is good. Treasure hunter is actually fine too because of butcher. What else? Champion is good eventually, just because you can play a bunch of Slay, which is the best draw on the board. Okay, okay, I'll just get the page. So yeah, Butcher here. Before we get champion, the villages are bazaar, which isn't too impressive at all because it competes heavily in its price point with all the good stuff you actually want to get, like well, like butcher and spices basically. And well, there's also action troop. I guess you might get one of these at some point. Supplies are good. Slay is good. Let's see what he does here. I I don't really see the whole lot of alternatives to butcher here, to be perfectly honest. The only, I guess, the only downside of butcher is that so they donate, they need to repay the debt, they have the treasure hunter, and they would actually really like to get a silver out of it. And if you don't have something like a butcher, uh, they ain't gonna get any silvers. Okay, that is okay. Do I just go ahead and grab another page here with this butcher play? So I'm having a better draw here, which is great. Do I also just... Maybe it's not the best turn to just go ahead and donate? How about that? No, I think I'll just do it. And I like the second page idea. Because this warrior is gonna be pretty damn good. Yeah, and also I think I'm gonna keep the coppers because I'm gonna need to turn one of these. Obviously, I ain't gonna trash any estates with donate, and I think I'm gonna turn one of them into bazaar just because, you know, I'm gonna have a couple of terminals. So he just goes ahead and donate, which I think is correct. Obviously, you are a little bit sad to just draw two coppers and nothing else, but I mean, whatever. So state into page here, then donate, then how many coppers? So I do want to keep um, two estates, right? And then I have this butcher, so I have three stop cards. That's minimum, and also I'll have those two pages. He's gonna be a little bit ahead on the traveler stuff. So he's going to play his warrior first. So actually, maybe I don't really want to keep all this, the whole lot of coppers, just because I'm gonna be extremely, um, it, the warrior would be really dangerous if I'm gonna have more than 5 cards. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Why would you trash the states with the? You have the butcher. That's not. Uh, that's interesting. Think you want to borrow here, right? Huh? Do you? Uh, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so you always want to borrow before donate. Is okay. Mm, I keep 3, or do I keep 2? If I keep 2, it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I'm not trashing down to 5 cards, right? Yeah. Uh, that's okay. Just kill 5 coppers. Well, god damn it. Oh wow, he didn't find the page here. Oh my god, that's terrible. Well, I have 50-50 on finding both pages. That would be, very nice, obviously. Maybe I shouldn't have been keeping the stupid coppers just because, they also have a butcher, so. Okay, nice. That's very nice. I guess it's just the. Well, what's gonna happen next turn? Next turn, I ain't gonna draw anything. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, I wish I should have been trashing more, for sure. I think I want the bazaar here, just because all those cantrips will stop being cantrips the next turn. So I'm gonna struggle with drawing cards. Let's get a bazaar. I will need it anyway. Yeah, and bias. Execute. Okay, so far so good. I wouldn't mind getting a couple of silvers here for sure. I'm also gonna get supplies. Well, I mean, hopefully I'll find this treasure hunter. That would be really nice. So maybe actually this estate is going to become an action troop. I can definitely see that. Kills the copper into like supplies or slay or something. All right, well, I'm definitely getting lucky here in terms of him not being able to draw the page the previous turn. That was just brutal. Because it definitely could have been the thing that it could have been happening to me as well. So copper into one of these shiny 2 costs. I mean, red catcher is probably not really a thing to consider here. You can even go up to 4, so miser is a possibility, but it is not good. maybe he's thinking about the action troop already, but he definitely does not need it this turn or the next turn for what it's worth. Can get the bazaar. If I were him, I would maybe just get the supplies. I don't know. And the rest of those cards are just coppers. Looks like. So what's it gonna be? It's a mystery. Well, hopefully my connection is fine and stuff. Let's check it out. It looks like that. Let's update the page. I know it annoys people. A red catcher, really, dude? Why would you want that? I mean, that look. I mean, that looks counterintuitive, right? You kind of you had your possibility to trash down. Okay, just no buys. Yeah, okay. And I'm getting like super lucky with those turns. Yeah, let's get an action troop. Now repay the debt. Do I want anything? I can spend a coffer and buy like a supplies. Or slay. Thing is, it would be really great to find this action troop before, you know, the rest of the stuff. And all of those cards will, well, unless I want to buy another action troop. I don't think so. I think I just skip here and oh wow, okay, I'm getting the good draws. I mean, it's not. It's a very thin deck, so it's not like. It's you know. It's not like I'm super lucky or anything, but definitely just having some good draws, which is always pleasant. So I have 2 coppers left, right? Yeah, I think so. So those 4 cards are a copper, an action troop. Copper, action troop. What else is down there? Oh, right, and 2 silvers, sure. Well, 2 silvers is a good number of silvers. Thing is, next turn when they're gonna play this other treasure hunter, it ain't gonna be better. It's still gonna, you know, I gonna get some cards here, that's for sure. So yeah, that's not great. Also, if they manage to bottom deck the warrior, I'll trash it to, you know, to not draw the warrior in hand. So it surely looks good for me at this point. Meanwhile, What should be my game plan here? Like, what am I trying to do? If I think a second troop is enough to bring me through the turns before I get the champion, then maybe I should just start. I then just forego the supplies and just start getting lots of slay and spices. Treasure Hunter is actually, you know, after you stabilize a little bit, Treasure Hunter is not a bad card at all here, just because your butcher's gonna need fuel. Alright, let's just find this action troop, and here it is. Discards a copper, okay, so that was good for him. What do I want to draw here? Well, I guess just the supplies, right? Could be spices, but then it's not the... Doesn't change the whole lot, right? I think supplies is good. Okay, I killed the warrior. That's brutal. Woof. Spices now. On the other hand, I'm gonna have a little less draw. No, I think spices is good still. Yeah, let's just go for that. I'll keep one of the warriors for the time being. Yeah, 3 more silvers. So I think I want another page this turn. Market I don't really like. I think I want another page just because Treasure Hunter is going to be the best butcher fuel on this board. Although you might just get a hero. Anyways, yeah, I'm kind of convinced you want another traveler here. Would be great to draw my bazaar, but I mean, obviously I'm happy either way. Do I go extra mile to make him suffer here with the... No, I think I just try to save some villagers. Okay. Trash the silver, well, that's friendly, I would say. So do I get the spices or do I get the gold? I can get supplies, which doesn't strike me as a great option. I think I want the spices. So now what? I can do something underwhelming like turning this copper into a page, or I can turn the silver into another butcher and buy. Yeah, I definitely need another butcher. And I think I want another page. Page and yet another butcher. I kind of risk not drawing the next turn. It's all good. Let's keep the warrior, return the hero. Alright, that's an okay start in hand, I guess. So they do have a warrior now, is that true? Yeah. I have my 3 butchers. Have the champion. I feel pretty far ahead. Yeah, that looks resignable, to be perfectly honest. Oops. All right. So let's call the new kingdom. Player order. I should be the first player now. Ready. And here's the board. So 5-2 looks good immediately. Cause jakkdl. And what's going on here? So you can draw with the liveries and with the seers. Plus buys the merchant guild, and I think it's usable here. I mean, it's always gonna be a little awkward, but oh, never mind. We have workers villages. Yeah, in this case, I'm not even sure you go and get the whole lot of merchant guilds just because, liveries are so good and seers are so good. You would always want to buy either one of those. And let's get the native village. It's like whatever, native village. I guess you get a plot if you hit 4 for the first time, or maybe even 3. I'm not entirely sure you just go ahead and open the junk dealer, but that's what I'm going to do. I don't think you want 2, but 1 is, yeah, you just want that. That is actually, well, I mean, it would be ideal if I just draw the native village right here. It would be just great. I'm not sure what you get on your second 5. It's either a livery or a seer. Might be a livery. All right. I ain't gonna borrow here, just because I want to buy a 5 cost on the next turn. Don't want another native village, it just doesn't do the whole lot. I think I trash an estate and just buy a silver. Yeah, silver is fine. Okay, that's kind of lucky that I bottom deck this native village. So now the next shuffle, I guess I'll just want to buy the workers. I think Seer is better for me right now. Okay. Oh my god, I'm really drawing like really nice throughout all these games. Well, I ain't gonna complain. So here I can set aside a copper, most likely. Well, actually the Seer ain't gonna draw the whole lot, right? Yeah. I mean, it can still draw an estate and a silver, so that's fine. Top decks took over. Well, it drew an estate, it's okay. Set aside. Now, let's kill an estate here. So do I get the plot? I have options, right? I'm gonna have silver, gonna have a lot of money next turn. I think I just want the workers village. And I'll get delivery here. I'm kind of delaying the sinister plot, but whatever. Gets a second junk dealer. I don't really like that because, you know, one of these two is my workers village, right? Yeah. So I guess I'm playing Seer first. Alright, top deck delivery. Let's top deck copper or an estate, I guess. Alright. Workers village Seer, workers village livery. Down there it's just 2 coppers. I can get sinister plot. It would mean I get 1 horse less. In the long term, I wonder if it's better. I think maybe in the long term it's better. Let's get the plot and let's get a seer. I opted for a seer just because, you know, I think if that would have been a livery, this turn would have been more sad, right? It's a native village. Sure, let's get this junk dealer. And sure, let's draw this livery. Alright. Now, definitely want another livery and maybe a merchant guild. I haven't bought a merchant guild in ages. Let's just go ahead and do it. Although would need to add more more draw and more villages. I think I want to trigger the plot here just in case. Well, it was needed apparently. Set aside a jungler, not ideal, but whatever. Seer workers village looks perfect. Okay, yeah, not the perfect shuffle, but I'm still doing great here, I feel like. I'm gonna get some of those coffers going, which isn't the biggest thing, but you know, they're gonna add up. I'm gonna find this native village because I still want to trash, obviously. A 3 is not a good number. Well, I mean, you can borrow for a plot. Gets native. I don't feel like those native villages. They don't feel like they do a whole lot. Top deck's a seer. Okay, let's draw more. Well, that's not an amazing seer. Let's do it this way. Pick all this crap up. I ain't gonna count the money. Let's just kill this state. 1, 2, 3, and action is gonna have a couple of horses. 4 buys. What could that be? Livery merchant guild, double workers villages. Can I have that? I don't think so. Livery merchant. What if I borrow? Yeah, I can have that. I think it's worth it. I'm gonna have the plot next turn. It's fine. Livery guild, 2 of these. All right. I'm not even sure I need to trigger here. I guess I should. Guess I should do that. Just skipping the turn would be the worst thing for me. So let's just decrease the possibility of that. It's not, the plot is really, frequently better as just, as a caravan basically, than as something that you build towards on getting like all your deck in hand at some point. So yeah, what am I trying to say? Let's draw. Did not deck anything. Let's draw more. So looks like we're gonna draw. Let's just kill the copper, sure. Top deck's a copper. I can set this aside. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and actions all to play. Now, I just keep buying all the good cards, right? Do I want more livery? Yeah, sure. So, like, livery immersion guild to workers' villages. That's like 18 again. I think that's good enough. Yeah. We are running out of horses, so I guess no more liveries. Yeah, I think merchant guilds are good here. They just work. So they managed to draw the deck. Let's see how much money is that. Do I? So they do have a merchant guild. It looks like 2 liveries. Okay, it's 16. It's actually pretty much as much as I have. Well, I mean, I do have more of these coffers. So the piles are actually quite low now. We need to be careful. I do have a copper on the mat. Alright. Top deck's a livery. Sure, let's draw that. Top deck's a copper. Well, do I want to set this aside? What are you looking at? How much buys can I potentially have? So that's 7 plus 3 more. That looks like 10 to me. So I can't pile this turn. I think I want to set this as I think I'm just winning unless I screw it up. So I don't need to. Yeah, it's all good. I probably want like bronze, merchant guild, workers village, something like that. How does that look? I think it's good. So that's like 25. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think the next turn I should be able to pile out easily. I don't think they'll be able to outscore me here. I added two buy. I had what? I had 10 buys, so I added two buys, so now I have 12. Um, yeah, it's a resignation. I yeah, I don't think it's a premature one because maybe their best chance would be if I screw up something, but then after I got the sprites, it's really hard for anybody to screw up, and also not only having a better deck but also being significantly ahead in points. All right, so looks like we swiftly got to the last game here. Done. They're gonna get to be the first player. All right. And let's look at this board. Got livery gain, got seer gain. So, no trashing. No trashing whatsoever. That is always annoying. In some of those boards, there is this alchemist lurking unnoticed and unwanted. I wonder if maybe, given there is no trashing, maybe you just for a second consider getting it here. But thing is, I'd probably still say no to that just because there is plenty of good draw on this board. Like all the 5 costs are amazing drawing cards. And yeah, it's just, well, there is pilgrimage. That goes nicely. Oh wait, actually, what's the plus buy? It's only a candlestick maker. All right. Certainly get a silver. Do I get double silver? Do I get silver candlestick? I mean, right now silver is better, but then you will want to get this candlestick, and then, oh hey, maybe I. Oh god damn it! It should have been an engineer, right? Yeah, I screwed it up. It should have been an engineer silver. Oh well. You know what? Let's get a candlestick. And I'm hitting 5. That matters, right? I think it's going to be a seer for me. Haven's gonna be good actually on this board. So you can, if you have like, I don't know, 4 havens, and you can set aside a couple of coppers a return. That's the closest to trashing you can get on this board. Let's get this here. Okay, didn't draw the candlestick, which is less than great, but it's okay. I think I might go ahead and get an engineer. Engineer is great because it can get holsteries for like a whole bunch of horses. I don't have any other terminals. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's just going to be a haven. If somebody would tell me that Alchemist is actually worth it on this board, I would not scream at them. I I think it somehow maybe you have between the engineer which can gain you potion I still think I would rather not do it, but it might be possible. So that's going to be a pretty sad seer, I believe. Yeah, because I drew. Well, I still want to stay down there. That's about it. They already have two seers. You can also train something here. Should be good. Eventually. But between those two events, Pilgrimage, I think, is going to be more impactful. Um, and yeah, what am I going to do here? I'm gonna draw at most a copper here. Well, thankfully, yeah, thankfully I did not top deck an estate. Okay, could be a hostelry with the engineer. Uh, I kind of want to add another seer, but I'm considering to just get in something like a haven and then get in a livery. Well, let's get a haven. That looks good to me. Ain't gonna trash. I think I'm gonna keep the engineer around. It's gonna be useful. And let's just get a seer. And I'll get the livery on the next shuffle. Like, well, I can get hostelry here. Maybe it should be better for me right now. And then with two seers down there, I'm kind of likely to get to get to five. So they look ahead right now, due to the first to being a first player to some extent. I think they should maybe pilgrimage now, but then again, I think you kind of want to get something like a livery and a hostelry before a pilgrimage. Yeah, I like those. I like those buys. So come on, goddammit. Let's get a hostelry. Gotta need that. Gotta want the horses. Maybe it should have been a livery. Actually, you know what? I think I screwed up there a little bit. It should have been a livery because I can get a hostelry. So this turn, I don't think I can buy both livery and pilgrimage, right? It's just, I mean, it is possible, but it would be a. Uh, it's not likely. Let's just say. So let's start with here. Top decks a copper. Mm-hmm. Well, it all kind of sucks. All right, you know what? I'm just going to get a hostelry here with a whole bunch of horses. So this shuffles should be rather good for me, and they take pilgrimage, which is really something you want to do here on this board. I'm gonna try and find this candlestick and this engineer at least. Come on, where is this candlestick? Alright, it's right here. What's down there? A copper, a seer. And maybe just another horse, so I don't think I want to draw that. So what should that be? Livery pilgrimage? Can I go this high? Yeah, let's do that. And I'll just keep getting the havens, I guess. So that's 8, 9, yeah, okay. Think I mean, I can get the holster, but then again, I ain't gonna discard anything. This holster doesn't do the whole lot. I think I like the haven. Spend echo for livery pilgrimage, okay. Yeah, looks like it was a horse. So they like a turn ahead. They have more seers. They're gonna trigger that pilgrimage here for like seer, candlestick maker, and livery. Which is, I mean, at least good enough. I mean, actually, I guess that's just what you want, right? There's something to say of choosing between maybe hostery and candlestick maker. I think you want a second candlestick maker at some point. It's not critical though, because you can always try and pour your extra money into horses with hostery gains. Obviously, engineer helps with that. He doesn't have it. All right. Well, that's a pretty good turn for them. Okay, top deck's a copper. Well, that's fine. Definitely good, I'd say. Let's draw. Here's the candlestick. Here's the hostery. So, okay, that's a good turn for me too then. And an engineer too. Okay. Yeah. So what am I buying? I can buy like well, definitely pilgrimage, and then I have what, like 4 left. I can make it 5. Yeah, 5 is probably better. I can get like a paddock. So I can engineer for another hostery. I don't think I want to discard anything here. Ain't gonna trash. So pilgrimage. I surely get delivery, seer, and hostery. That gives me a bunch of horses. And I think I want a paddock. The piles are getting low, and also this hand is going to suck. I only seen one seer the last turn. Yeah, so there is a well, actually, is it only one seer? How many seers do I have now? Well, I think I have three total and two are in a discard. So there is a seer down there. So maybe this turn can be saved. I mean, triggering this shuffle would be really, really good with all the garbage in hand and all, a couple of coppers set aside to. So the piles are getting low, sure. And they are drawing again. Yeah, that doesn't look great for me, indeed. So yeah, the problem is if they're gonna keep building, they're just gonna have a better deck. If they green, I think I there is just not enough points on this board. So even if they green prematurely, I don't think it's gonna be easy for me to catch up. So yeah, my best hope here is they somehow screw up, somehow leave me a pile out. So I need to watch out for that. Pilgrimage, seer, hostery, something like that, or like barrack, hostery. Yeah, makes sense. To lure in play, yeah, eight. God damn it, that's a lot of horses. And yeah, okay. Bad. Yeah, drawing this year would have been such a big difference. I mean, it's fine. I I really can't complain because my draws in the first three games were just really good, really really good. So if I'm drawing slightly worse in this one, it's totally fine. And I definitely ain't gonna resign yet because I still think something might happen that would allow me to steal this one. But yeah, they're drawing again. I mean, it was plenty of horses, so not a huge surprise to be honest. All right, so what's that gonna be? It's gonna be a pilgrimage for delivery paddock this year. It's gonna be a hostery and maybe training. Training looks a little underwhelming. Like, what are you going to train? Like, say you're gonna train a Sears, which is going to give you 4 coins the next turn. But the alternative would be to like get another, say, livery that gives you 3 coins the next turn, but also it gives you, 2 horses. And I don't know. Maybe I want another engineer. But in the end, yeah, I don't think it's going to work. Even with 2 engineers, it's just 4 gains and not on the piles that are important. Because, hmm. So after their turn and after my turn, Sears and Hoster is gonna be almost empty, I believe. They do have this second candlestick maker, so I don't really even have a better control over the piles in the end game. I mean, I do have this engineer, but it's, well, maybe I can just get a second candlestick maker mid turn. It's fine if it comes to that. So for me, I think no matter what, I shouldn't be in a hurry to get the provinces. So if I'm drawing this turn, I would pilgrimage and probably train the hosteries. So it looks like they're just buying the hoster and pilgrimage here, which is slightly underwhelming. It's hostery, paddock, livery. Why not here? Oh hey, no more hosteries left. Interesting. All right. Top decks 2 coppers, less than ideal. Oh, it's a little bit laggy for me. I don't know why. All right. That's also not perfect at this draw. I might as well not draw here. All right, here's the seer. Guess I just hit on the estates. Oh hey, yeah. Woof, candlestick maker. Would have been bad to not find it. What's the last card, I wonder? What is the last card? Maybe a hostelry, maybe like a horse. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Set aside this. I mean, I should actually count the money. I think I should set aside a copper. Yeah, let's just do it, because I won't be able to use it. Horse stories are gone. And The coppers are worse to have in the deck than estates because of sears. So I think I go ahead and get a candlestick here. In the trash. Maybe this engineer was secretly terrible throughout the whole game and I was not aware of that. Okay, so pilgrimage, that goes without saying. So seer, barrack and livery. Yep. Alright, now what? Now I can train something. Or can I just... what am I going to train? I mean, I guess hostelries, right? I do have 5 of them. I just need to hope I draw enough. Maybe I should just, get more draw. Whatever, let's train the hostelries. Okay, that looks like a reasonably good starting hand. Maybe they can fail drawing for a change for a single turn. But probably it's too much to hope for because they really do have a lot of horses. It's funny how there is this shiny stack of laboratories at 10 on turn 13 and nobody cares. So what are my options? Now, I might capitalize on having this engineer. Because, say, if I somehow draw amazingly and get to draw the deck, play an engineer, get 2 candlesticks and draw them, then I'm gonna have 5 buys, 4 candlestick and supply, and then who knows what's the state of the piles by then. By that point, but the problem is that I think they're just going to, get something like training 2 provinces here. Well, maybe not. Maybe they would want another pilgrimage. Yeah. How many horses do I have now? 5. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's not a whole lot of horses. Yeah, let's just admit that I'm unlikely to draw this turn. Also, well, I was about to say that they might be able to just deplete the horse pile, right on this buy phase. But oh, wait a second, why do I only have? I thought I had 5 holsters. I only have 4. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, but they ain't getting that to trigger pilgrimage this turn, so I don't think they're actually gonna pile. Well, they're gonna have at most 9 more horses. So for my modest needs, I'm gonna still have some. And also, I think they're going to, either train or pilgrimage or both. Like, honestly, triple bronze looks really good. Like, there is nothing wrong with that for sure. It does give you 9 horses, and it's just, what can I do about it? I can't do anything. They are still pretty likely to draw, and probably what did they do? They probably thought, yeah, two horses on top of the deck. I mean, I think actually I'm quite sure they should just go ahead and get triple bronze here. I just don't have anything to respond to that. Yeah, I don't think so. They can, but because if they spend a little bit more time with just doing the setting up another pilgrimage or training, I think they just giving up their advantage. It's not like it's losing. They probably are still winning, but getting the bronzes, I think that's it's a sure thing. Yeah. Well, 1, 2. Will it be a 3? Yeah, that should be just as the third bronze, I think. Because thing is, they're extremely likely to just get 3 more on the next turn easily. They're extremely likely to do that. Engineer, whatever. That I don't like. Okay. Come on, find me more cards, please. No, okay. Well, it sucks. I can't even play all of that. Well, I mean, screw this engineer. Just gonna play 2 of the sliveries. Get a bronze and what? Can get a duchy. Can get another seer. Can get pilgrimage. Pilgrimage is like trying to pile, but I mean, I'm not trying to pile. I'm so far behind in points. I don't think pilgrimage does anything for me at this point. I'll just go ahead and grab a duchy. Let's see how it goes. But look at this here. It's like a first world problems. Yeah. So they are going to draw and buy 3 more bronzes this turn. So it looks like I'm going to lose this game. So far I'm doing pretty damn good in this tournament. I won my previous match 4-0, and this one is going looks like it's going to be 3-1, which is I would like it to be 4-0 too, but 3-1 is nothing to cry about. So yeah, it kind of looks like I might leave the group. Although, wait a second, I still have to play two more people, right? So it's far from being guaranteed. I should shut up and not talk about these things prematurely. But yeah, the deck is drawn. They opted to not train anything, right? They still have some horses, so they still have, well, still have the paddocks to play and all this stuff. Can engineer for like, I don't know, whatever they want. I just, yeah, like two candlesticks or two havens. It just, it doesn't really change the anything the whole lot. In fact, if I were them, I would get. I mean, if I ended up with this engineer, I would just get two havens and set aside a couple of horses, or like maybe even a seer if you still have that. Because those candlestick, I mean, they. I don't like that. I mean, what are you going to do with the silver? It's not like it's, well, maybe he has enough for seers and liveries. No, that's not enough buys, right? Oh yeah. In other words, I'm. Oh, yeah, you can just four provinces. Yeah, it's also fine. It's also fine to just get four provinces. It works. All right, I'll just resign it. All right, it's really laggy for me today. Okay, GG. Um. All right. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and see you in the next one.